The U.S. Virgin Islands, USVI, are a beautiful and unique part of the Caribbean with a rich history and culture. Here are some interesting facts about the U.S. Virgin Islands. The U.S. Virgin Islands is an unincorporated U.S. territory, meaning it's under U.S. jurisdiction, but does not have full representation in Congress. Residents are U.S. citizens, but they cannot vote in presidential elections. The U.S. acquired the Virgin Islands from Denmark in 1917 for $25 million in gold. The islands were previously a Danish colony for nearly 250 years, and their legacy is still visible in the architecture and some cultural aspects. The USVI consists of three main islands: St. Thomas, St. John, and St. Croix, along with many smaller islands and cays. St. Thomas is the most populous and a major hub for tourism and business, while St. John is known for its national park, and St. Croix has a rich history. The name Virgin Islands has its origins in the voyages of Christopher Columbus. When he arrived at the islands in 1493 during his second voyage to the New World, he named them Las Islas Vírgenes, the Virgin Islands, in honor of St. Ursula and her 11,000 virgin followers. As the legend goes, St. John is home to the Virgin Islands National Park, which covers about 60% of the island. It's known for its pristine beaches, hiking trails, and ancient petroglyphs created by the indigenous Taino people. The U.S. Virgin Islands, particularly St. Thomas, is one of the top cruise ship destinations in the Caribbean. The island's scenic beauty and duty-free shopping are major draws for tourists. The USVI is famous for its stunning beaches. Some notable ones include Magens Bay, St. Thomas, Trunk Bay, St. John, and Rainbow Beach, St. Croix, which offer crystal-clear waters and white sandy shores. The Virgin Islands National Park on St. John is the only U.S. national park that includes an underwater reef, making it a haven for snorkeling and scuba diving enthusiasts. The USVI has some of the best diving and snorkeling spots in the Caribbean, including coral reefs, underwater wrecks, and clear waters teeming with marine life. St. Croix was once a major center for sugar production, with many historic sugar plantation ruins scattered across the island. The islands have a long history of rum production, especially on St. Croix, where the Croix rum distillery is one of the oldest in the Caribbean. The culture of the USVI is a blend of African, European, and Caribbean influences. This is reflected in the island's music, like calypso and reggae, food, like fish and fungi, festivals, such as the Virgin Islands Carnival, and the vibrant Creole language. The islands have several historic forts, including Fort Christian in St. Thomas, which is the oldest standing structure in the Virgin Islands. Many of the island's towns feature colonial-era Danish architecture. During World War II, the U.S. Virgin Islands became an important military base. The U.S. Navy established bases on St. Thomas and St. Croix to protect the Caribbean and the Panama Canal. Carnival in the U.S. Virgin Islands is one of the most anticipated events of the year, celebrated with parades, music, dancing, and colorful costumes, reflecting the island's diverse heritage. The population of the USVI is around 100,000, with tourism, agriculture, and manufacturing, especially rum production, being important sectors of the economy. The U.S. Virgin Islands are a mix of natural beauty, historical significance, and cultural diversity, making them a unique part of the Caribbean.